Hey guys, if you're here for Ghost Recon, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be talking about Battlefield 2042. Now, before we start, I would like to give you a bit of context about me. I started playing Battlefield around 2014, and the game that I started was Battlefield 4 on the PS3. I met a few cool guys on the game and they introduced me to the older titles, but I still spent most of my time playing in Battlefield 4. Across the three platforms that I played the game on, I probably accumulated around 3,200 hours. PlayStation 3 with around 2,500, then PC with around 400, and then PS4. I played so much at the time that I got a top 50 on the leaderboard in the PlayStation 3 as a sniper class. So I would say that I know a thing or two when it comes to Battlefield. I played around 35 hours of Battlefield 2042 by this point. Okay, where should I start? Let's start with the gunplay. What I absolutely hated in the beta was that there was no movement penalty in the beta. So when you're aiming and moving, your shot will always land where you're aiming at. Now it's more like the older titles, and you should be stationary to land a perfect accurate shot, which feels a lot better in my opinion. But they have also nerfed the ARs and SMG to do less damage than the beta. Personally, I like the beta faster TTK. Sniping feels very nice, and the faster bullet velocity and the lower bullet drop makes it feel like the sniper actually have the range advantage that they should have over ARs. Now, but the damage drop off is ridiculous. It's good that a sniper shot to the body at what it feels like 12 meters is a one shot kill, but after that, it feels like the sniper only does 60 damage. So the normal strat for aggressive sniping, which is my favorite way to play sniper by the way, is not really valid anymore. To hit someone to the body at what it feels like 20 meters to only do 60 damage and then change to your sidearm to hit him for another 3 to 4 times with your sidearm before he kills you is just unrealistic. So if you want to do well at this point in time of the game, you need to hang back a bit. Other than that, it's a lot of fun. Okay, now let's talk about progression. I do like the attachment being unlocked by getting kills with your weapon. But why is the weapon unlocked by your levels? They should have had a secondary unlock system like a number of kills with this weapon in the same class to unlock the next weapon. And what's with the number of weapons that we got? It's too small. I expect there to be like a drop feed style of content to get more guns. Huh. Okay, let's talk about vehicles. I do think that the land vehicles are balanced, except the AA. But the air vehicle is a joke. Because the AA is not powerful enough, the helis just rule the server. And the jets are near to useless. I love flying jets in Battlefield 4. And I also got into the leaderboard for stealth jet kills in Germany on the PS3. What I hate about flying jets in Battlefield 2042 is the lack of a proper air radar, or with better words, a proper minimap that actually does the job of a minimap. How can you expect a fast moving vehicle like a jet to search for a target by visual alone? Because the minimap only zooms out to about 300 meters, you can't really look at other aircraft on your minimap. Now this is a bit of a personal opinion, but I would like the below radar feature to return. The feature is that if you're below like 50 meters I think or so, you can't get locked by other aerial vehicles, so with a missile. Or they can just make the recharge time of the flares to be shorter because it's, to be honest, it's too long. Like, you just get shot down instantly. Also, a very annoying part right now for me is that I can't rebind the controller controls. So I need to fly with my mouse and keyboard. Now, I don't consider myself a bad pilot in mouse and keyboard, but I'm a lot better on the controller. Okay, that was All Out War. Let's move to something that I really like, which is Portal mode. Playing Battlefield 1942, Bad Company 2, and Battlefield 3 in this new engine is just amazing. The game just works. All the time that I was playing Battlefield 3, all the memories just rush back to me. And if I was not so emotionless, I would be crying my ass off just playing and remembering the old days. They really mean it when they said it's going to be a love letter to Battlefield fans. I got no complaints at all on Portal mode. And if the developers won't change some of the gameplay stuff on the base game, then Portal mode will probably be the main gameplay experience for Battlefield 2042. Okay, let's move now to Hazard Zone. Personally, I got really excited when the announcement about Hazard Zone came out, because I really like survival type of games. Stuff like Tarkov or DayZ is a real highlight for me. But upon trying out Hazard Zone, I was disappointed to say the least. You go into a match and instead of seeing the data location on your map, you need to bring a gadget that looks for the location. Like, what? And why does it feel like the AI respawn every 2 minutes? Yet the game mode is super low stake. I personally like Firestorm more than Hazard Zone. And your reward for playing is just a massive amount of data points that you don't really have the purpose to grind for. The only thing that you can buy with the data is your next loadout for your next game in Hazard Zone. They should have done something like a shop where you can buy attachment, guns, and even the specialists for the main game, All Out Warfare, so that there's a purpose to grind in this mode for the other content in the game. The servers are also very laggy at the moment, and you have some players that are constantly crashing, and if you want to rejoin, you can't, because there's an error message that pretty much says that the server is too full. You're paying for the gold and ultimate edition just to have a week before the official launch to be pretty much the guinea pig to test the server. This why? Now, I'm not gonna be talking about the bugs here because surely they will fix it, right? Surely. I understand that there is no game out there that has a perfect launch, but I expected more from this year's Battlefield. I'm criticizing Battlefield this much because I love and care about this franchise, and I want the game to be good. So for now, I do not recommend buying Battlefield 2042, sadly. Okay, well, thanks for listening to me just hammering stuff about Battlefield 2042 Early Access launch. Even when the game is super fun, there are still things that you can't turn a blind eye to if you want the game franchise to be loved by its fans. Other than that, thanks for watching and peace out.